first off giving me access to this, because you are only like the third brat to have pluck to be like, yay, you calling traders out with robots. Here's mine, man. See what it do. And that takes, seeing that you know what I do, that takes a lot of guts and a lot of faith in your product. So when it comes to the safety features that you've added on, and because one thing I have to ask is about your risk to reward when it enters trades. How has that been set up?
Okay, so everything in terms of the bot, right? The bot is going strictly off my trading strategy, my trading system, and my experiences. I had
Mm.
experience already during COVID where my stop loss was jumped. So we don't use stop losses. Any capital that peeps are coming in with, that is the stop loss. The end of the account is the stop loss, because at the end of the day, anything can happen, fam. And I've seen crazy shit go down. So I like a lot of brokers, they implementing this wallet feature. If
Mm.
you
Mm.
want to have a stop loss, meaning that that capital is not being implemented in the market, put the capital into the wallet. You know what I'm saying? Because when your stop loss gets jumped, fam, you're gonna be sitting in a furniture store wondering, yo, what is my next step? I'm thinking I'm gonna be making profits here. You know what I'm saying? And that was my situation, fam. So there's no stop loss.
Mm.
Your account, the full capital that is in the account, that is what we're putting up front in order to trade with. If you're in the
Mm.
market, fam, stop loss is not gonna save you, bro.
My bro, first off, salute for being honest about that, man. And first time coming off saying your bot don't trade with stop losses, because that prepares people for what, and I believe you do these risk disclaimers with your clients as well.
100%.
Mm.
We've actually changed the risk ratio, right? Or let me say the risk status from being high risk. So already I let everyone know, if you're coming on the NAS 100 robot, it is a more high risk system. But I've taken a feature from our employee robot. So we have two robots, fam. The safe one, gradual growth. That's usually for the people that are coming in with big liquidity and they're looking to make some big bands. Okay, but the deposits are massive, fam.
Mm.
Okay,
Mm.
deposits are next level. If they're making a 6% on 15 mil, that's
Hey.
some nice money for them. You know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna make 6% on $100, no, it's not even burger money at that point, fam. What are we gonna do at that point? So, what I did was, safety feature on NAS is actually coming from the employee. We implemented 11 safety features, and yes, the results, bro.
Mm. Mm.
Yes, the results are crazy, and that's why I'm hella excited for you to try this one out, bro, because you're gonna love it. You're gonna become the man's number one fan. I'm telling you now already.
Hey,
We must record this. I'm gonna replay this one for you, fam. We're gonna
you
replay
know
it.
me, my bro. If there's anything good to be said, if there's anything, my bro, it comes from the bot, and if the bot produces that the results, my bro, Cinnadon, I can fully tell you, I give due where due is given, my bro, and everything that I will say, because I mean, I can't sit and say, yay, this is a bad bot, but the results show something different. Or, yay, I'm hyping this thing up when the bot still has a lot of work to do and to put in, you know. So, shout out for your honesty, shout out for coming first off and just facing, yay, no stop losses. Your account is the stop loss, because very often people don't understand what they get into, and I just appreciate you for making people aware about that first time. The last question that I have personally before we switch over to questions in the comments, because I'm sure they also have questions for you, I wanted to ask you about the risk management of the bot. um does the bot, say I'm in one or two trades already, does the bot keep on stacking trades, or is there how does the situation around amount of trades taken, how does that look?
Okay, so the bot will start stacking trades, right, to a certain extent. So we only have the two bots. The NAS 100 robot can already go down in terms of a drawdown, in terms of 1,000 points, fam. So if we're sitting right now at 18,000 points, if it comes down to 17,000 points, I know that count is chayile, fam. It's time to go home after that. So that's why we understand the risk behind it, right? The NAS 100 bot can satisfy a drawdown of 1,000 points. The employee bot can satisfy a drawdown of 60%. Okay.
Mm.
60% in terms of NAS 100, it's never been seen before, bro. Okay. So every time the robot will stack on trades, but the speciality behind it is the way it does it, bro. Yes.
Mm.
The way it does it, your gain is always going to be a lot more than whatever you're risking. And yeah, no, I don't want to give too much, too much insider info. But yeah, you'll start to see how the robot is actually working for you, and you'll be like, shit, how did it do this, man? Yeah, no, it's magical. So the number is there already. We can understand. If we're already by 18,000 points and we're coming down and pushing down to 17,000 points, either we're going to go in with another deposit, which is rescuing the account, okay? And then if you're in with $100, you just come in with another $100. I know. Then the account is hella safe after that, fam. The drop will not even exceed that extra $100 that you've actually added in. But the employee robot is the one we literally regard it as extremely low risk. But for me, fam, there's no risk involved there because 60% drawdown on NAS 100, it's never been seen before.
Mm.
Yeah, so those are specific numbers. You yourself, it's not like it's a guessing game now. It's not a guessing game. We understand what is the numbers.
Hey, now if there's maths behind the numbers, then there's no. Now I kind of understand why you're so confident in your product now. Tell me, how do you feel about me doing the lives in the morning? Because I've heard from some people that when I do go live and the bot is left there for people to see it work and stuff like that, they do get a bit nervous. How are you feeling?
In terms of the bot. Well, the body is there so we don't have that stress. You shouldn't be feeling nervous, fam. Ultimately, the bot is doing all the work. Okay, we already know the price. The only time we really start stepping in is, like I say, by the number. So if you already know the number, why are we stressing?
Right.
Markets will fluctuate, fam. You know how markets are. It's gonna go up. It's gonna go down. It's gonna do whatever it needs to do. It's gonna make Bolamakis donuts. In fact. But ultimately, if it's coming towards that number, then really we step in. But ultimately, anything beyond that, stress-free. And that's how the bot should be. That's why we coded everything in order to be in a format of a bot. We don't want stress, bro. The life of stress, it's beyond us right now. You know what I'm saying?
When I look at your background, I understand, Kekinai. Soft life that side. Soft life one way.
Pushing, bro. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to be stressing about anything out here.
And tell me feedback that you've received from your clients so far concern, because I read in the comments here someone saying that you personally know someone that made 60,000 rand from a 5,000 rand deposit with your robot. So I was just keen to find out on your end, how does the feedback look from your clients concerning this specific bot?
No, there's some crazy results, eh? I also know of some guys, they're taking 5,000 rand accounts up to 80 grand in 1 month. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely say that is when the NAS 100 robot was a lot more riskier. We did, I wouldn't really say dial it down, but the approach of the robot, because of the safety feature that was implemented from the other one, it's a little bit different. So for you to be times in your account in that extent, it's possible, bro, because markets can push. But
True,
I
true.
would say the comfortability of the robot right now, like for the past month, it doubled the account.
That's that a doubling is a good thing.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, be comfortable by the double. Yeah, be comfortable by the double. I'm not saying that triple and quadruple is out of the stations right now, But we did have to just add in 1, 2 extra safety features because it's also not a nice feeling when a client does take an account from like 5 grand up to 80 grand and then all of a sudden blows the 80 grand. You know,
Hey.
situations like that has happened before. But the fact of the matter is, like, we can look back at it and be like, yo, but it took the account to 80 grand. But, like, were you able to withdraw that 80 grand? No, you weren't. Like, then what's the use of that? And
Bro.
yeah, bro, you know, when you're in that state of you see 80 grand, what's your next thought?
Hey.
What's your next thought?
My bro, if you see 80 grand, your next thought is gonna be half a mil. Half a mil. I don't wanna take, I want more. Now I fully understand. I fully understand.
So, yeah, that's the main
Someone
reason why we decided to add in those features. Yeah, but
someone
it is.
someone in the comments was asking me now, when are we starting to run this bot? So this bot will start running from tomorrow. This bot I will start implementing, or I will start, because it is gonna start running from tomorrow. I'll switch it on, but the live for the bot will run from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock. It's gonna that's the set time it's gonna be for the duration of the review period. And because it's switched on the 25th of this month, it will run until the 25th of next month. Then we will obviously have the monthly recap, if I can call it that. But also in between, every Sunday, you guys will see a weekly results video about what the bot did. And then also there's every day a live gonna be, or every day a live is gonna be hosted by me with this bot running, so that you guys can see what is going on and have a view further than the views that the creators or the bot sellers or that is giving you. You understand? That is basically the purpose of this thing, to give it an unbiased review. So Cinnadon, my bro, salute to you for taking on such a huge, okay, comments. Mr. Kevin Nell is asking price and minimum deposit.
Price and minimum deposit. Okay, so we have the free trial right now. Minimum deposit is $60. And then the price in order to purchase it. Right now it's on a special for $1,000, fam.
Yo.
And then when you come into the purchase version, I would definitely say come in rather with $100. But that's why we're giving people the trial, bro. Ultimately, you're not paying me up front. You're just coming for a trial period. And that trial period is going to help you pay for everything. You know what I'm saying? That's the beauty of it, bro.
That's another thing. That's another thing that I just wanted to give you your dues on, man, because I'm very certain that you know within the AI software space in this industry, there's a huge knowledge gap, and because people have access to that knowledge, they tend to overcharge on their products. So on that free trial thing, my bro, nah, kijk, you saw that video I made, my bro. Like, I already grand you on that, because that takes pluck, man, for someone to just be like, oh wait, here's my product, test it, and then you can come and find out what the price is if you want to purchase. But also the other thing, Cinnadon, that I did want to give you your due on, my bro, is the fact that you are keeping it low cost, man. It's like you are reading the room within the South African economy, and you maybe have realized that, hey, people don't have that much money to spend on a bot, let alone the deposit. So why not give them access to something that is a little bit easy on them? So just shout out to you again for that, my bro, because you're, like I said, as I can see, people are just pricing their things like crazy.
I know, and I told you before, fam, like, I also love what you're doing over here. You looking and you searching high and low, going through all these bots, you testing them out, and ultimately you coming with that legitimacy to say, okay, fam, I'm gonna give you an honest review. And I wouldn't want anything else, bro. Tell me if my customer care was lacking on this day or that day, bro, because I want to correct it. I want to step to them and be like, now, what are you actually doing over here? You know what I'm saying? So anything, hit it up, bro.
Nah, you know what, my bro?
I become better from it.
I appreciate your approach to this. I appreciate the fact that you said, Kiki, there's my shit. And also, guys, full disclaimer, I haven't paid for the bot, and the deposit isn't coming out of my pocket now. Let me tell you the reasoning for that. If I had to make the deposit and if I had to buy the bot myself, my bias would have been skewed there immediately, right? Because let me make an example to you. When you get the free bread from someone and the bread has a little muff on it, your mind is immediately gonna slap, it's a little muff. What can I do? It is what it is. But if you bought the bread, you are gonna lose your shit. Your logic would have left your brains because your thing is just, I paid for this thing, right? So the same with the bot. If I had to purchase it now and deposit it, now let's say one chance in a million, the bot blows my account on the first trade. Now, instead of looking at the positive things that could have been addressed, it's a whole number of, yay, this is a scam, this is a that, this is a that. You understand? So, in me not paying for the bot and not paying for the deposit, my bro Cinnadon, shout out to you, my bro. Shout out to you.
Fam,
Shout out to you.
let's heat it up. Let's heat it up. Yeah, so we can drop down the reviews, fam. If
Mm.
anything, come through with the most honest opinion that you possibly can. Even be a little bit ruthless. Not too much, huh? Because I know, hey, sometimes, fam,
Thank you,
you
guys.
be a little ruthless, bro.
One
But
thing,
we
one thing about
appreciate
me.
it, though. We appreciate it.
Now, I tell you one thing about me, my bro. Rudeness. Cinnadon, I've grown so much that I've realized that I can move without being harsh and confrontational, man. I can still get the message across without being, and So I've been like working on myself, and that is why my approach to certain people have also changed. You know. So yeah, thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to review your bot. I will leave you be. I see you at a liquor place right now when I look at the background. So enjoy your weekend further, my bro.
Nah, sweet, my brother. But we'll chat later, eh?
Most definitely,
Shout
most
out, my
definitely.
G.
Sharp, sharp, sharp,
Okay.
sharp, sharp.
Later. Shout, shout.